What's going on, YouTube? It's your guy CJ on my girl SlowMoney, and today finally we're going to see if I can get this ride video put together. I did a video last week, but I forgot to put my neutral density filter on the GoPro, so the video ended up being washed out. The audio was perfect, which means my audio setup is doing what I thought it would do. However, like I said, the video was washed out. It was overexposed, and it was so bad that I couldn't save it in post-editing. So no video. But it's okay. Today we're gonna ride over to Northwest Field. It's a remote part of Anderson Air Force Base. The Force Support Squadron, or our MWR guys for my sister service counterparts. Force Support Squadron is hosting a car and bike show. So we're gonna ride over. We're gonna take SlowMoney over, check out the Wheels to Waves car show real quick. Just hit a quick lap, quick walkthrough. You know, we're not gonna stay there long. And yeah. So right now we're on base. This is what I do. Those big fuel tanks, that's me. If you don't know me, like I said, my name is CJ. I'm active duty Air Force, have been in the Air Force for the past 19 years. I'm actually at the point where I could retire if I want to, but it's still kind of fun. So we're gonna take advantage of while it's fun still. Maybe catch one more good assignment and see what happens. See where we go from there. If I don't make E8, then I'm gonna go ahead and retire. But 19 years in the Air Force. I am a fuel specialist by trade, which means everything to do with fuel, so aviation fuel, fuel for vehicles, so diesel fuel, gasoline for cars, stuff like that. That's what we do. Of course, our primary focus is for aircraft, hence us being Air Force. But yeah, been all around the world. I've lived in the UK, I've lived in Japan. Most recently, I was in Korea before coming to Guam, which is where I bought SlowMoney. I bought SlowMoney through military car sales in 2022. So SlowMoney is a 2021 Harley Davidson Street Glide Special. Like I said, I bought her through car sales. Had her in Korea, so SlowMoney's been all through Daegu. SlowMoney's been to through Busan, where I actually met another YouTube creator by the name of Coco. Yeah, so that's about me. A little bit about me. Like I said, right now we're on base. We're headed off base. I'm gonna cut the camera off soon because I can't show the gate. But yeah, be back shortly. So for SlowMoney, she's not stopped. She's got a few things done to her. Most of what I've done to SlowMoney is show stuff. A couple gold pieces, not too many, only because I live overseas, and the big part of it is that I don't have access to a dyno tuner. So while I know canned tunes can work, yeah, I haven't put a cam in it yet because I don't have access to a dyno tuner. I have a good mechanic here, Skip. Skip is a 24 year master certified Harley technician out here in Guam. It's just like I said, I don't have an actual dyno to build an actual tune for SlowMoney. So what we got is bolt-ons. We got an SP Concepts 2-in-1 exhaust, full length. We have a Screaming Eagle heavy breather extreme, as you can see. Intake, FXR Division 14-inch T-bar style handlebars. That's a mouthful. I do intend to actually go with a true T-bar setup. I'm just waiting until I pull the trigger on the Geezer Engineering front end conversion. So I'm going to do the 49mm front end conversion in triple trees. And then at that point, we'll actually put the Kraus T-bars on Slow Money. I should have done it in the first place. Should have went with my first mind, but I didn't. Not to say anything bad about the FXR handlebars. They're really good. They suit me perfectly. I'm 6 feet tall. So with the bars being 14 inches, they put my hands exactly where I need them to be. I'm very comfortable. It's just that I should have done the T-bars from jump, because that was my very first desire. What else? We got floorboards. We got a whole bunch of thrash and supply pieces. So we got basically the whole thrash and supply shifter kit, shift arm, shift linkage, short peg, all that good stuff. IMZZ Elite crash bars, front and back. So the front crash bars, and then the saddlebag guards. Most recently, we did the Nasty Hogs chopped saddle or chopped fender kit with the saddlebags. Also the Rebel kit. There we go. So it's got the chopped fenders and the Rebel saddlebags, Rebel side cover. And then the biggest thing I think I've done for that made a complete difference as far as, like, you know, how we can ride, is the suspension. Like I said earlier, I mentioned that I'm going to do the Geezer Engineering front end conversion, and that's solely because I have the Geezer Engineering rear shocks, the remote reservoir kit with 13-inch shocks, and oh my goodness, if you have a Harley touring bike, or really a bike of any kind, I would highly suggest that one of the very first things you do is actually do that rear suspension, because it's made a complete difference in this bike. I can take turns, you know, those long sweeping turns, those 70-mile-an-hour turns. If you got a Harley touring bike, you know what I'm talking about, especially with the stock suspension, where she wants to twerk a little bit on you. That rear end wants to get a little flagrant while you're going around turns. That's completely gone. And then with having adjustable dampening, like I said, I can make it ride like a couch if I want to, or I can firm it up when I want to. I've got it set for me perfectly right now, but yeah. That's me. That's Slow Money. Like I said, we're on our way over to Northwest Field right now, so once this truck gets out of our way, we're gonna let Slow Money eat a little bit so you can hear this intake bark. Boy, she sounds good. So we're on Northwest Field right now. I think we are near our destination. I registered too late while I tried to sign up and just put the bike in as a display. I didn't want to compete for any trophies or anything like that because, you know. But yeah, I registered too late, so I may not be able to actually put the bike in the display. But let's see what's out here. Let's see what we see. What they do. so since we left the car show, I didn't take the GoPro around because it was on my helmet. Didn't feel like carrying the helmet around. See the camera mount. It was really small. I mean, it was nice considering that it was the first car show, first event like that they put on for the base. It was nice, but while we're here, might as well take you guys with me. We'll go down to Ritidian Beach real quick. I think the gate may still be open, but even if the gate's not open, enjoy the ride on the northeast corner of Guam, headed to Ritidian Beach. By the way, I love this helmet. I've got a Simpson Mod Bandit in carbon fiber. Super light, super comfortable. The only complaint I have about it is that she's a little noisy. I think the best way I can describe it is that it sounds like there's a lot of wind on top of my head. Meaning the top of the helmet just sounds like yeah, it just sounds like a lot of buffeting or air circulating. There you go. Around the very top of my head. I do feel positive air movement, so I feel positive venting as I'm driving, but it just sounds like there's a lot of air on the top of my head. So we'll see how that works out when I am living somewhere where I can go on long rides. Here in Guam, you circle the island in about 3 hours. So, you know, I can't, it's not like I'm gonna get on a bike and do 1,000-mile day, no iron butt days here in Guam. Because it's just not big enough for it. But we'll see what happens when I go somewhere where I can go on longer rides, and we'll see if I end up getting another helmet specifically for long rides, or if I just stick it out with the Mod Bandit. But it's very comfortable. Very, very comfortable. We're gonna take it a little easy going down this particular road. There's still a lot of coral pieces here, and the coral pavement is actually very, very slick, especially when it gets wet. Super slick. So we don't want to end up eating it going down here, trying to show you guys some pretty views. She barks oh so nice. Should be a switchback back to the right down here. Yeah, there we go. Like I said, no, I would like to ride a little more aggressively, but there's a lot of coral patches down on this road, and it's no bueno, especially when it's wet, because you know, Guam is kind of like Florida, where rain will pass over you for 5 seconds and then keep it moving, and then just when it dries off, oh, she closed. It's okay. But yeah, rain will pass over you for 5 seconds, and then it'll be dry or stop raining for the rest of the day, and then you forget about it, and then you come outside again and it's raining again. So yeah, like I said, the car show was okay. It was fairly small, but you know, for the first time them doing something like this on at least on Anderson. I'm not sure if Naval Base Guam has had any car shows, but for the first one, I think it was decent, good setup, decent turnout. But we're back on base. I'm stationed here at Anderson Air Force Base in Guam. Gorgeous island of Guam, far away from everything Guam. Yeah, have been for almost 3 years now. So my time on Guam is coming to an end here soon. Very much looking forward to fresh start, new base. We're gonna see where we're going next. I should find out in the next couple months. And we'll know where we're going, and hopefully it's somewhere with you know, great weather like here, because Guam I can literally ride all year long. January, February, October, November, all the months that you would normally associate with the bad weather, with having to put the bike away, not here. Short sleeves and t-shirt weather here all year long. 80, 85 degrees all year long. So, yeah. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. But I don't want to ramble too much. I'm going to work on making more long form videos. I haven't been riding as much as I should, or as much as I used to. I used to ride every day, all day, but now I really only pull the bike out once a week, once every 2 weeks. So I need to work on making more videos, being consistent with my YouTube. I post a lot of shorts, but I haven't posted any long form videos in a long time. So now that I've got my camera set up, like I said, face mount on the helmet, make sure to put my neutral density filter on there so that it's not super washed out, overexposed, for the cinematic settings. And yeah, microphone is working out. I did a test video, well, not a test video, like I said, I tried to make a video last week, but it was blown out and it wasn't good enough to publish, so I didn't. But I found out that the microphone was set up just right, so here we are. But I promise I'm going to bring more videos of me riding around Guam, showing you what there is to see here while I'm here. And I am doing a giveaway. Once I hit 100 subscribers, I'm going to randomly select one subscriber from my list, and that individual will be getting some merch from Guam Harley Davidson. I've got a Guam Harley Davidson t-shirt And I've got some poker chips. So we're gonna give away a t-shirt and some poker chips. And then 2 or 3 other individuals, maybe 3, because I bought a bunch of them, but they'll just get poker chips. So primary winner's gonna get a t-shirt and poker chips, and then 3 or 4 other people will get just the poker chips. So I'll message you, ask you for your mailing address, and get that to you. But in the meantime and in between time, I'm CJ. This is my girl Slow Money. We're happy that you spent some time with us here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. Hit us up. Let me know what you would like to see. I'll get back to you on it. We out.